Hi there, Jeff Teper from Microsoft, and I'm thrilled to be with you here today at Microsoft 365 Bangalore. As many of you know, we've been long a part of these virtual SharePoint and Microsoft 365 events where the community hosts them and gets to share the latest roadmap, best practices, and give you a chance to network and meet new people. For those of you who don't know me, I created the SharePoint team a few years ago, led the transition to the cloud, and most recently have been working on our broader collaboration story, including working on Microsoft Teams. And so I'm excited to give you a little update on what we're doing. So let me turn on picture in picture. And first, let me thank the best community in tech, the community rallying around our collaboration tools and helping organizations of all sizes around the world succeed. This is a picture from one of your previous in-person events, and while we wish it was an in-person event this year, I'm so grateful that we're putting the event on virtually. So please thank the organizers, the sponsors, the presenters for giving of their time to put on this great program. So in the last 6-9 months, it's clearly been a challenging period with COVID running rampant around the world and organizations in all industries and people having to adapt to remote work and remote education. And we're very fortunate to be able to be part of the solution with our cloud collaboration tools and learn and be inspired from doctors and teachers and first-line workers and scientists and technology industry counterparts and much more. And so we think this way of working remotely with anybody anywhere will continue to be a key part of how we work together, even as we're primarily back in person for many of us, hopefully in 2021. But as I reflect on this, it strikes me that we built this together. The reason we were able to, in the last 9 months, help so many organizations with our cloud collaboration tools is because so many of you made a bet on Microsoft, in particular SharePoint, which I've been associated with for a long time, and gave us feedback and ability to invest. So just walking through the history, in 2008, at the SharePoint conference, Bill Gates announced Microsoft Online Services, I'm getting ahead of myself, will be available for organizations of all sizes. And so that was our first major, we're going big in the cloud moment. And we worked on it for the next 3 years and decided to mainstream it under the brand of Office 365. Then we continued to grow, continued to invest, continued to address feedback. And in 2016, just 4 years ago, we held an event kicked off by Satya called The Future of SharePoint, where we talked about scaling SharePoint to the next level of capacity in modernizing our platform and user experience. We followed it up with what we were working on but hadn't been announced yet, which is our communications hub, bringing together chat and meetings in a single place connected to SharePoint, which of course has become this huge asset for organizations collaborating called Microsoft Teams. At that point, we announced that Office 365 had grown to 85 million monthly active users. This year, continued growth, continued learning from all of you and investment, we were able to make sure that we were investing to meet the needs of organizations as they moved online. Office 365, over 250 million monthly active users now. Teams, we just announced, of those Office 365 users, 110 million or 115 million, are using Teams daily, which is incredible in just 3 years. And in just 4 years since that Future of SharePoint moment with the new SharePoint experience and platform, SharePoint has grown 10 times in just the last 4 years. So even though it's been around for a while, it is growing faster than ever. So thank you for all the feedback that helped us invest. I thought I'd give you an update on our product strategy and recent roadmap. So Satya describes Microsoft 365 as the world's productivity cloud, and how we play a part is Teams with communications assets and SharePoint with content management assets provides this very simple, flexible collaboration experience and platform for organizations of all sizes. And I'll go through some of the major updates for that. So first is, hopefully you know, a few weeks ago we held Ignite virtually, like this event, and it was our biggest news day yet in terms of new capabilities we released as well as announced for coming months. So again, thank you for inspiring us to continue to invest and innovate. With Teams is our hub for teamwork. People spend time in meetings, in chats, in channel conversations. So it's a logical place to dock all the capabilities from Microsoft as well as partner solutions inside that hub for teamwork. We think it's a simple solution that, unlike point products, we can bring together chats, calls, meetings, and much more in one place. And wow, did we announce a lot for Teams at Ignite. Together mode scenes, so you could be in one virtual place together. Custom layouts, breakout rooms, the ability to recap a meeting, so even if you didn't attend it, you could see what happened. Webinars are coming in Teams. Better devices, new devices for meeting rooms, new calling experience, templating for Teams, a new search experience with much more relevant results in Teams, integration of developer platform capabilities, including the Power Platform and the SharePoint framework, and much, much more. So it was a big event. The Teams blog went on for pages of work we're trying to bring to market very quickly for all of you. So thank you. SharePoint, very complementary to Teams. Again, Teams is our hub focused on communications. SharePoint is our content management system that powers all sorts of different intelligent experiences in Microsoft 365. Files, sites, lists, video, knowledge, and so much more. Of course, these show up in great SharePoint sites. Of course, in addition, this will plug into the Teams collaboration framework, and it also powers a lot of new or existing standalone experiences. OneDrive is built on SharePoint, for example, and you'll see us do more of that. So incredible flexibility in our content management platform with SharePoint. And so here's just some of the news we covered for SharePoint at Ignite. OneDrive, a lot of great richness there, including my favorite new OneDrive feature, Add to OneDrive, where a SharePoint site, team site, somebody else's OneDrive, you can plug it into your OneDrive namespace and it'll travel with you across all your devices. It's a link to it, it's a shortcut, it's not a copy of the data, but it gets you access to all this content everywhere you go. Microsoft Lists, this great capability of SharePoint, we added a brand new experience to it and we made it available both standalone in Teams as well as SharePoint, and we've got some great news there. Continuing on the theme, we think most intranets will be accessed in the browser, but we've also brought the top of the intranet, SharePoint Home, inside Microsoft Teams with a home site app. Tons of new publishing features. You may have heard over the last year we talked about something called Project Cortex for AI to help you automate organizing business processes and knowledge discovery. We announced the availability of the first part of Project Cortex, which we gave the name SharePoint Syntax, and it was really exciting to release that at Ignite. Continuing on this theme of SharePoint being this very flexible content management platform, we announced our direction that SharePoint would be the underlying video storage system for Teams meeting recordings and for Stream. So all the sharing, security, compliance you get from SharePoint will now be supported on video inside Teams, inside Stream, powered by SharePoint. SharePoint Framework, one of the most popular ways to build collaborative applications and websites on SharePoint, has come to Teams as well. Sensitivity level labels and all sorts of security and compliance capabilities in SharePoint brought inside Teams. And then information barriers. If you have a banking and trading part of your company that can't know about each other's existence, you're going to create a barrier between them. We're bringing information barriers powered by SharePoint connected to Teams as well. So a lot of great flexible content management capabilities, again, available standalone outside in apps like OneDrive or Lists, available in great SharePoint sites, and available in Microsoft Teams. So the industry's most flexible content management system just got more powerful and flexible. So with that, thank you so much for all your support. Please again thank the speakers and organizers. We're really excited to hear the feedback from Microsoft 365 Bangalore and thrilled to be a part of it. Thank you.